And we can just dance the night away until we can no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
All right, we are back at it. Let me see. I can't tell if the audio of the music is actually... Okay, there we go. I was like trying to make sure it actually like is audible, because this one's a little louder music-wise. Okay, I'm back. I had some noodles, some tea. Now we're back to this. I urgently need you to bring something to... I urgently need to bring something to the next village over, but my horse is not particularly fast. I'm afraid I won't make it in time. Do you have a potion for the horse to make them faster, or to give them more endurance? Okay. Let me see. I don't think I have anything on the shelf, but let's see if I have the stuff to make a speed potion. I do. I do need to change that up at some point. All right, you ready to go with that? Gonna have to haggle for it. Rules of the house, I'm afraid. There you go. I'm gonna say goodbye. I was injured in combat and I need my wounds healed. Okay, why didn't you go to the medic first? Did you guys not bring a healer on your, like, journey? Alright. Ooh, that's a really big one. He likes the winter. Sorry. I have plenty of time to fix this up. I was just... completely captivated by the snow. We'll just take that. There you go. Have a nice day. Oh, it's Mr. Crystal Man. Greetings. I understand you're an alchemist. Yes? I think you might be interested in my invention. Crystal seeds. You can use them to grow your own crystal ingredients in your own garden. All you need is to plant them in the enchanted quartz. It usually forms on the ground by the enchanted trees, so there might just be at least a little piece of this quartz by the roots. Okay. Who are you? He just gave a huge introduction, Sweet Pea. I'm sure, like, it's pretty obvious who he is, but okay. I am a quartzmancer. Or crystalmancer, not quartzmancer. Crystalmancer. I study crystals, magic crystals, and magic crystals. I have dedicated my entire life to this and have great achievements in the field. One of these achievements is growing crystals using special seeds. Quartz with magical potential are very rare and prized amongst the alchemists and sorcerers, which is why I always wanted to find a renewable source for them. After lengthy research, I found one. Okay. So he just was trying to find a power source for the people. Makes sense. Alright, I don't really have the money for these, nor do I have the caves unlocked for it. So, thank you for popping in. Goodbye! I love his staff, though, to be fair. It's so awesome. It's at the end of the day? Okay. Had I known that last time, I probably would have just finished up the day, but it's fine. Making sure everything's watered. Nothing's left tended to. I really want to grow these again so I can make cheaper speed things. But I think, what do we need for the next bat? I think I've already done everything. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have everything else. We're just kind of waiting on the money to get the parts. Okay. Do I have any points? No. Alright, let's go to sleep. And we will brew and sell more tomorrow. Alright. My garden looks so much prettier than it did before. Like, I genuinely like it. It's amazing. I probably should grow extras of stuff. Just, you know, just have a few extra rotations and things, but for right now, we'll work with this. Okay, so I got one. What's this? Per You can haggle for the maximum price when visitors and have and not missed even one. If you have haggled for the maximum price with a visitor and have not missed even once, you will gain as much popularity as you've sold the potion without haggling. Oh, that's actually fancy. Some of those guys are pretty easy. Not all of them, but some of them are. Hello, my dear. Hi, how are you doing? I'm all good. Want to buy something? Oh, by the way, I need a potion. Can you help me out? By the way, the other reason I was a little quiet there is I was taking a drink and I was trying to make sure that that it didn't tickle the back of my throat. What kind of potion do you need? Tries to remember something. Yeah. Look, I keep walking back and there and back all the time. I keep walking there and back all the time. I carry my goods, and all there was, and if there were normal roads everywhere, it wouldn't be a problem. But some of those paths would confound a mountain goat. I've already sprained my ankle several times over. Oh my goodness, like that. It makes me lose so much time. Could you help me with a little potion for me that will make me more agile? As I move over the fallen trees and rocks, I will try and bring you more cool goods, wares and of all kinds. Oh, wow. Are you hurting your legs? Like, are your feet getting hurt? Poor sweetie. She knows I like books. She's bringing me more books now. Nice. All right, I will see you around, my dear. I like her outfit. It's very pretty, especially the sleeves. All right, be safe. Don't sprain your ankle now. I need a potion that will protect me from different kinds of dangers during battle. All right, how about this? There we go. Have a nice day. I need a potion that will help me fly over the walls of a fortress. Okay, look. If you're gonna try and get into a fortress that, like during a siege, don't tell which king which kingdom I'm from that provided you this, because that could cause a war. Okay, I just don't want to be involved. Okay. She doesn't want cloud in it. That's what it was, right? And she's allergic to cloud crystals, so I don't want any of that in the push. Okay, cool. I can make that happen. I kept thinking cloud was like herb, but it's the up potion. The one I always have a hard time getting a hold of. Oop. I bumped it. We'll call it. It's good. All right, have a nice day, my dear. I don't know how to use a tinderbox. I need something I can use to light candles and fires. I need a potion made from one ingredient, no more. Only the strongest will work. Well, you're lucky, because that's all my fire is. It's literally top tier, one piece of fire stuff. It's very nice. Okay. Nice. Have a nice day, my dear. Hello. Now we're rolling the dough. Well, hello there. What will it be today? Depends. What you selling, man? I have thoughts. I would like more of this as well. How much do I have of purple mushrooms? I have plenty of witch's mushroom. Okay. I don't have a basic acid mushroom, do I? I'm trying to think about maybe this. I mean, they're on sale. We'll try. We'll try and see if we can haggle lower. Okay. It's not great, but it'll work. Alchemist, I need some kind of lantern that will glow, that won't go out in the rain. Do you have anything with that? Use no more than 2 ingredients of the potion. Oh my god, sorry. I was trying to get that out and it wasn't coming out of my face. Luckily, I've got it improved. It's got only 1 ingredient. It's even extra simpler. Oh. Dang it. I got out of sync. Dang it. Oh, I had it so, like above there and I messed it up. It's fine. We'll just deal with it. Alchemist, I need a potion that can help me work the whole day without getting hurt. Yeah, you like this. Okay. Let me do this because I always forget this one. We're gonna put another note to it. Okay, we're gonna call it all day juice. There we go. I don't know if I spelled juice right, but that's fine. Because I always forget that one. I always forget that one they can use to like go for longer. It's like protein basically. My behind hurts. I have no idea why. Did you get your ass kicked? Like, did somebody walk up behind you, kick your rear? I'm just asking. But I need a fix. Sorry, I was trying to remember where I was in the sentence. Do you have any creams? I'm allergic to this ingredient, water cap. If you don't use any. I don't use water cap in this. I literally use life leaf. It's my favorite ingredient. Here, rub that on your butt. Have a very trusted parent or friend do it for you. Yeah, and don't get your butt handed to you. Don't go to the bar and pick fights with people and get your butt handed to you. A certain alchemist sold me a potion that made my stomach hurt and gave me the runs. Anything for that? Yeah, I just sold a bunch. Here you go. This is very beneficial. There you go. Have a nice day. Hello, Mr. Druid. Hi, I brought some seeds to sell you. Want to have a look? Browsing wares isn't like swimming. You can do it right after you eat. Okay, look. The whole you can't swim after you eat thing is actually a myth. You can swim after you eat. It doesn't really cause cramps. All right. Personally, I think the reason parents said that growing up, other than the false information being spread, or what was believed at the time, it was to prevent you from not getting the food that you need. Because normally, if you go to the beach and stuff, you have like food to eat to keep your energy up. Strong swimmers are safe swimmers, and you need food because when you swim, swimming is a really good form of low effort, like exercise. I say low effort not in the sense that it's not hard, but like it's less strain on the body. Maybe I should say that. It's less strain on the body. And that's really useful, especially if you get to be frail. A lot of older people or older like dogs, and they use it in dogs, but I've also seen it in people too that are older. If you've got weaker bones or muscles, but you need to build that muscle back up, they usually do water exercises, or you encourage people to do water exercises because it's a very like less stress on the body to do more, and you do more work for less kind of thing. It's part of the reason why some dogs that have like, I think it's like muscle weakness or like arthritis, they have them do like swimming stuff, like walking through water. Like they'll just have them walk through a treadmill in water, and it doesn't hurt the dog, and it's not super hard on the dog, but it's easier than having them just run full on, because you do twice as much work swimming than you do walking. So if you walk through water up to your like hips and stuff, and you just walk that water, you're already working more getting through the water than you are walking, but it doesn't feel that way. It's really nice. I like swimming. But so normally when you're swimming, your parents want you to eat a lot of foods or eat in between so that you have time to A, rest, and B, eat, because if you happen to suddenly get exhausted in the middle of your swimming, that's a safety hazard. So personally, I think it was just something that was a misbelief at the time, but I also believe it was logical because if you were eating and then you took a break, you have time to rest in between them. Anyways, he was asking for something. Which magic have you mastered? I'm a master of special druid magic. It helps me control nature by spreading up the growth of the plants, speed up the growth of plants, growing poisonous spikes and oaken bark, healing damaged plants, even creating plants from nothing sometimes. It's a very difficult magic, linked to restoration and life, requiring lengthy respirations and a huge amount of energy. Often, a standard potion would be much more effective. Why hurt a bear when you've got a rabbit ready on your plate, as I say. I get it. He's like, why take on the effort of trying to hunt something bigger or using a large amount of mana or magic when you could just use a little bit instead. I was also going to say, it'd be interesting if you could have weather patterns in this game, and that affects your plants. Because imagine your plants ended up getting, like, it rained, and some of the plants broke off, and so you didn't get as much herbs from the plants that day. So you can either, and you could use, like, the growth potion or even the stone potion to help, like, sturdy them. It'd be also interesting if you could see a crystal ball telling you what the weather will be tomorrow or what it could be tomorrow. So if it's going to rain or be really stormy, you might want to use stone skin on all of your, like, plants to protect them from being damaged. If you can't protect them from damage or you didn't do it, then you have a chance of having broken stems, which doesn't hurt the plant permanently. It just means that day you didn't get as many herbs as you could have. And you can use weather patterns in the harder levels just to kind of up the ante a little bit. Oh man, I want this. Do I have... I also want this. I probably could get away with selling that. I have 2 of those out. Hold up. How many of those? These are my life stones. Okay, yeah, they're good. Because I was about to say, right? You can also put those in there. I probably could do that. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got, like, the ones we specifically made. Okay. Because I want this too. I guess we could haggle for this first, and we could see what's available to us. Okay. I know we should save up, but this would save us a lot of resources if I don't have to use the shorts all the time. Okay, I got one of each. And like I said, I really would like more of them, but I think we'll just work with the ones we've got. Alright, have a nice day, my man. Alright. We're gonna go plant this here. And I'm actually gonna go over here and take one of these out. And we'll put in one of these. I think that's all we need. Yeah. Okay, cool. There we go. I like these stand-up books better. They're just more colorful. That's the reality to it. That's just because they're more colorful. Okay, so we also have acid now. Try to decide what I could do about that. Sorry about the mic. Okay. I was debating on whether we'd be able to go in here and get Necromancy. Might be a little bit much to ask, you know, right now. But maybe. Try to see though, if we go to get Necromancy, what would be the best way to do it? Like, what gets us farthest down here? I think going and doing like stone will get us down there farther. Maybe going down like we're gonna go get stone and muscle. Maybe like this, because that's cheap, you know, kind of thing. Okay. Be like this. Currently, we're not using that. This walks us farther. Okay. Kind of walking the staircase down a little bit. Break up that little bit right there. There we go. Nice indeed. Nice and aggressive too. We're also getting some books on the way. That seems like the most smoothest way to do it. Almost. I think we would have done it if I had a straighter shot. Like if I had... I wonder if I would have been better if I'd went this way and down. Actually, probably not. I say that because of the fact that I was using the whirlpool, and that took away a little bit. Okay, do that. Also, the wood's very cheap, and I don't use a ton of it, and I tend to run out of it pretty quickly. Plus, even when I don't run out of it, we'll get the cave soon, and when we get the cave, we'll be able to make more of them. Okay. Kind of roll it up a little bit. My thought was to kind of get it away from that little bit of this edge. There's, like I said, there's just maybe a little too much touching. Okay, there's that. And then, do we have a... We do have a straight diagonal through here. I don't want to do too much of that. Yeah, that's a good... That was a good amount. Woo! That was a good amount. Okay. Let's see. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Maybe... Maybe? That might go over there, but I kind of... Maybe I should be a little bit more cautious. Because I can't see everything. Might be wise to not push my luck too much. Ooh, okay. There we go. Let's see. I want to do this, but I'm running low on it, so maybe we should just do a little bit. A little jog. There we go. Just a little jog. Not a long one. Yeah, it's a good thing I did that. The other one would have been too much. Tree? We'll touch that wood a little bit, but that's okay. Hoping that's not touching that wall too much. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Awesome. I'm also pretty sure I can move this a bit. Kind of loop this in there, yeah. And loop it in there a little bit. Nice. That would be a good way to get in there, if I could get it in there comfortably. Could try... Kind of risking it a little bit, but I might be able to get it in there comfortably. Okay. A little bit of a risky business, but it worked. All right. Nice. That was relatively smooth. That was actually really smooth for the most part. Interesting. Okay, cool. We can go to sleep. Wow, that was actually really good. I'm excited about that. All right. We're supposed to swap this video real quick, and then we'll continue on.
And we can just